Welcome, Dr. Julia Lindsey. We're so excited to have you here for the second year of our literacy conference at Region 10. Of course, author of Reading Above the Fray. And so we're going to get started just talking about some pressing issues that are facing educators today, and then go into a bit about how your session speaks to those pressing issues.
Wow, what a big question and a good one. Thanks for having me. First of all, I'm so excited to be here. There's so many huge questions that are pressing on educators, but I think one of the biggest challenges that we continue to face is how to get every kid reading. We know that unfortunately, nationally, about 60 or more % of kids really struggle to become proficient readers by 4th grade. And we know that a good portion of those children struggle with even the most basic decoding skills, getting kids to read those individual words. And though this skill is small, and though some people might feel like it's over talked about, it is so critical. We know you cannot comprehend text if you don't know how to read words. And if you can't comprehend text, you can't engage in all kinds of aspects of daily life, or choosing your own destiny and career or college or whatever it is you want to do. And so there's this essential element, small though it might be, which is learning how letters relate to sounds and how to put those together to decode words.
That's exciting. And we have a lot of participants here that are excited to hear you speak. You've got 2 sessions coming up, and maybe just let us know a bit about how your session will hit further on that topic. I know, of course, you started to bleed into it right now, but how could you expand a little bit more just in terms of the core idea of your session and how it further supports that pressing issue you just acknowledged?
Absolutely. So my session is called The Best of Phonics, and I am a self-proclaimed phonics nerd. You don't have to be a phonics nerd to do it well, but it does help if you want to join me in nerdiness and get excited about it. Because
so you're hooked on phonics?
I'm super hooked on phonics, that's right. And I think we all should be. So in my session, we're really going to focus on what does the latest and greatest research tell us about how to teach phonics in the most efficient and effective manner to ensure that every kid in our classroom is getting the best experience to have the best chance at becoming a proficient word reader. And the secret to all of this really is in leveraging the research, because that gives us such great insight into what's really going to work. And one of the things that I think teachers find most exciting about this is that it actually doesn't need to take all day. The best way to teach these skills is actually quite efficient. And so we're going to talk about that, and we're going to talk about some controversial topics, like what does research really tell us about phonemic awareness? And we're going to talk about how we can best practice word recognition and spelling. And teachers are going to walk away with a good understanding of how do we get kids to a phase where they're reading words and they're able to move on to more complex tasks.
I love that, and this is so important. When we're out delivering sessions to teachers, we hear constantly how much they appreciate phonics instruction, how much it means to them, how scared they get when it feels like it's going away, because they know that that's not what is needed. And so we're thankful to have you here and address that topic. So Dr. Julia Lindsey, thank you for joining us today.
Thanks so much.